All right, everyone. So earlier today, I was in the Stronghold. I had my workshop open. I was taking a look at a bunch of different items, and I actually noticed something, a pretty big Stronghold change, because it definitely didn't used to be like this before, but I wanted to bring some attention to it. And this is going to also open up the possibility to end up making some gold as well with a new gold making method. But if anything, I also just wanted this video to be partly a public service announcement for what this change is, because it's a big deal in multiple different ways. And what you'll actually notice is if you go to your Stronghold and you go to your workshop, you're going to see that a lot of various items are now actually tradable. And it didn't used to be like this. For a while, a lot of these items used to be bound. You could not end up selling them on the market. But now a lot of these items, and it's not just the HP potions, it's a whole bunch of different stuff as well, including a lot of these various like bombs and whatnot. They all have the tradable tag, which means you can end up crafting them in your Stronghold. And if you want to, you can end up listing them on the market. So this opens up the possibility to end up making some gold. Now, I don't want to get into exact specific numbers, because you guys know what I say is when you guys are watching this video, depending on what region you're in, depending on when you watch this videos, the prices of the materials is obviously going to be different, and then what these items are going to be selling for on the market is obviously going to be different. And there's a whole bunch of different items that you can take a look at here, so it's not just like one thing in particular. This just opens up the possibility to kind of go through for all of these various different items which are now tradable and kind of figure out, is there profit to be made? And in order to calculate that, it's pretty simple. What you just need to do is take a look at the item and then figure out what the input costs are. Whatever the cost of the materials is, remember that a lot of these items too, you're not just making one of them at a time, like you're making 3 of them at a time, for example. So take a look at what the input costs are going to end up being, what all these materials would end up costing you off the market. Don't forget as well, a lot of these items are going to end up requiring a bit of gold as well, some Stronghold energy, and then importantly, take a look at the output. What are they going to end up selling for on the market? And quite simply, if the output is going to be higher than the input, there's profit to be made. And you kind of have to go through this with all these different items, and it's something that you can kind of explore a little bit more on your own. Now, there's one important thing that I do want to mention here, because while this is a really nice change, I would highly recommend that you guys proceed with caution before you actually end up crafting a lot of this stuff to end up using it for yourself. I think it's great that it's going to bring up the possibility to end up making some gold by selling this stuff on the market. But the reason why I say be careful before actually using it for yourself is because in a lot of cases, crafting of these items, especially the potions, is actually going to be more expensive than just simply end up buying the battle chests that have these items in the Mari shop. And just so you guys can see as an example here, if you end up going to the Mari shop, you'll see especially one in particular that I think is absolutely almost always going to be worth picking up is like the HP one, right? Like this one right here. It's got 5 of these healing battle item chests, and for 25 blue gems, you can very easily see how much this is going to end up costing you in gold. If you just, obviously this is going to be different when you guys watch this video, but 25 blue gems, like for me right now, that's less than 200 gold to end up buying 5 of those healing chests. So if I end up buying 5 of these healing chests for less than 200 gold, that means that I can pick up 50 of those major HP potions or 15 of those elemental HP potions for less than 200 gold. So in a lot of cases, if you actually end up taking a look at, like, if we go to major HP potion, remember I could pick up 50 of these for under 200 gold if I end up buying the battle chest from the Mari shop. And you can see that if I were to end up buying these from the market, it would cost more than triple that. So while the ability to end up putting these tradable items that you can craft in your Stronghold, while it opens up the possibility to end up making some profit by buying the materials for low and then getting the output, selling that on the market for more than what the materials cost, I'd be careful before you actually end up crafting these items and investing the gold and actually using them yourself, because in a lot of cases, it's just the better route to go through and buy the battle chests in the Mari shop first, because they're going to be significantly cheaper than both buying them off the market or even just buying the materials to end up making them for yourself. So something important to keep note of, but these weren't tradable up until recently. So now they are. I definitely think that it's something that you guys should be aware of, and hopefully some of you guys can end up making some gold from this. So that's going to be about it for this video. Not really going to be a very long one, so I hope that you guys enjoyed. If you did, consider leaving a quick like, consider subscribing to the channel for more videos like this in the future, and feel free to check out the Twitch stream, twitch.tv/salt, where I'll be streaming Lost Ark as well as other games. Thanks again, everyone. Take care, and until next time.